So this is my first YouTube video, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do or how I'm really going to angle this thing, but I have to tell you that it's really weird talking by myself in a room to a camera. It's just amazingly embarrassing and weird. I'm sure I'll get over it. I've seen a lot of videos where people have started off and then gotten more confident, so I'm sure I'll do the same. Yeah, what exactly do I speak about? Gosh, there's so many things I want to talk about, but when I actually get in front of the camera, I kind of freeze up. So let me see. I don't know. I guess what I want to do, what I want to try to achieve with videos like this is to just put ideas out there, put things out there that people can think about, and perhaps that I can actually talk through and form things better in my mind. I don't know. Maybe that's a bunch of shit, I don't know. But yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a while. I think what I'd really like to do is communicate with other intelligent people. That's basically the gist of the whole thing. Yeah. Okay, back again. I think I formed a bit more of an idea about what I really want to talk about. Okay, some of the topics of interest to me include things like the great atheist religious debate, and where people stand there, and what we all should be thinking and how we should be reacting to everyone's different ideas. Human nature, human civilization, where we're going, where we should be going, whether we're actually heading in the right direction. A whole bunch of different things, science, space exploration, emotions, philosophy, a whole bunch of different things. What I won't be talking about on this channel is makeup, beauty tips, the latest celebrities, unless it's all weird and wacky. Boring everyday shit. I get kind of tired of that. I mean, I'm a fan of popular culture, no problems, but I just don't really want to talk about it on this channel. I just don't think that this is the way that I want to go. I think for me, I basically want to elucidate things that go on in my head, if that's the right word, I'm not sure. But what I want to do is I want to have a conversation with the camera and with you guys about what happens in my head all the time. So you might get a little bit of an idea about what goes on in my brain. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but and I've also realised that the light in here is terrible, so I look terrible, but I'm not aiming for the cute angle, I'm aiming for the, shit, I don't know. Yeah, but what can I talk about at the moment? I'm kind of getting a little bit more used to the speaking by myself and feeling crazy. I have to say straight off, something that I think about quite a lot when I view YouTube channels. I'm an atheist, and I have to say that. I've been an atheist since the age of 7. When I realised that there was no God, that this whole, some deity in the sky looking over us, specks of organic matter on a mudball planet, situated in the boring arm of a mediocre galaxy, is just not really, it's not logical. However, I have evolved over time in my atheism, and I think it kind of mimics that whole evolution of personality into an adult. And at first when I became an atheist, I was quite, well, actually at first when I became an atheist I was quite scared, because I grew up in a Mormon family, and I was told by my local church elders that you know, any thoughts like that, where the devil looking over your shoulder and putting those thoughts into your mind. So, of course, that's a little fucked up. But being a logical 7-year-old, I kind of kept it to myself, but evolved the idea or the concept of there being no God. But, you know, come teenage years, when you get these ideas and you want to tell people about how you feel, because you're just kind of coming into a certain type of freedom that comes with being a teenager. You're really militant about it. You know, you're really, really anti-religion. And for me, it was anti-Christian. And as a lot of you know, growing up in a, say, a Christian-based society like we have here in Australia, it's you rebel against what you know. And what I knew was Christianity, and so I was very anti-Christian. And I do tend to find that a lot of atheists are anti-Christian, extremely anti-Christian. But you evolve over time to mellow and understand that there is a possibility that you might not be right, that Christianity might be right, Hinduism, Buddhism, Baha'i faith, a whole bunch of different religions. We don't know. That's the main thing. We don't know. And I've come to realise that respect for people's opinions is probably a little bit more important than trying to prove that I'm right. But don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm quite against the fact that there's this big anti-Darwin movement, especially happening in America. However, I don't think that I want to be militant about it anymore, and I don't think that I want to push my opinions at the expense of other people's dignity, perhaps. I'm not really sure that's the word, but I kind of, you know, over the years have developed a sense of compassion. I'm humanist, so it's an important thing for me to convey compassion as well as my own ideas. I'm rambling, but, you know, this is the whole point, I guess. What else? Yeah, so I do tend to find that some of the atheists on YouTube and some of the atheists that I've met in person, perhaps they're still going through that evolution, but they tend to be quite militant, and they tend to be hateful is the word, I think. I don't want to be hateful. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anything. And so I get annoyed at things. I get really, really pissed off at things, but I never hate things or people. I just perhaps aren't that keen on them. So yeah, atheism is something that occupies my mind, and religion and the philosophy that stems from religion, because I do actually get a lot of philosophical nuggets from different religions. I'm actually free to do that because I don't corner myself into a little box. I don't feel it's hypocritical at all to take do unto others, you know, as the Jesus philosophy says, or, you know, to take points of philosophy from different religions, because philosophy can be separated from religions. You don't have to believe in the God or the surrounding dogma that the philosophy has come from, and that's, I think, an important thing, I think. Yeah, so I think that might be it for my first YouTube video. I'm going to try and find a way to do something with the light, and yeah, and also try and find out how to actually upload this video, because that's another challenge for me, being technologically challenged, I guess I'd say. But yeah, I'd actually like to enter into a dialogue with people, so, you know, if you want to respond to any videos, if anyone watches these things, respond with a video saying why you agree with me, why you disagree with me, you know, what your ideas on things that I talk about are, and we'll see how it goes. It's kind of an evolutionary process, this whole thing. Thanks.